Week 3 of the NFL season sees the Carolina Panthers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Panthers welcoming the Steelers up here to Carolina. Sam Darnold, the starter here for the Panthers now. Second season. And so far, well, it's a rough start for this team right now. Not a rough start for Dwayne Haskins, though. 11 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. Haskins now going to throw this one up to Smith-Schuster, who drops it because the guy sneezed on him. So now a 3rd and 10. This one's thrown into coverage, and that's going to be picked off. Jeremy Chin going to pick that one off. And that is the first interception of the season for Dwayne Haskins. Now a handoff here. Christian McCaffrey breaks a tackle, then gets tripped up after picking up the first down. Now 2nd and 10. Darnold looking, fires, gonna find his tight end. I believe that is, I don't know who that is actually. But either way, the Panthers, they take an early lead here. Now Haskins gonna come back, gonna find Chase Claypool. He has some space out in the open field, gets down to the 49. That's the first completion of the game. Now 3rd and 10. And it's going to be a false start penalty here. And that is not ideal. 3rd and 15. Haskins throws this one up. Max Rush can't come down with it. 1 for 7 so far here. 4th and 15. Oh, you're not going for it. That'd be crazy. But here's the defense starting to settle down a little bit here. There's Alex Highsmith making a big play right there. Now 3rd and 8. And there's TJ Watt with the hurry. But then I believe someone else got to him. And no one is aware that the offensive lineman picked up the football after the fumble. And that could have been really bad for the Steelers. But either way, they force a tough drive right there by the Panthers. So now Haskins, 3rd and 7. He's just going to take off here. Had Najee Harris, I believe Deontay Johnson underneath. Decides to just take off with it himself. A rough start for these Steelers receivers in this one. So now Najee Harris shoves one guy off of him and then gets to the 40 as he's brought down, picking up the first down. Now 2nd and 10. Haskins going to find Najee Harris, who he should have been able to get upfield there. That's going to be a loss of 6. So now Haskins going for it all here. Smith-Schuster doesn't even go up for the football. 4th and 16. And the Steelers, they decided to go for it here. Haskins going to find Pat Freiermuth right there, who's going to be down at the 10. It's now 2nd and goal. Haskins looking, going to find Freiermuth. Into the end zone he goes. And there it is. Touchdown, Steelers. This time it's Pat Freiermuth. So now 2nd and 8. Here's TJ Watt with the sack. Bringing down to Sam Darnold. Going to make it 3rd and long. So now 3rd and 16. Just going to be a little dump off here. Screenplay to McCaffrey, who's going to get shoved out of bounds on that one. So now the Steelers come back. 1st and 10. Haskins rolls to his right. Throws this one up. It's Chase Claypool. And he absolutely burns Phillips on that play. Big play there. Haskins extending the play just a little bit. And allows Claypool to get past the DB right there. And it's a touchdown. 14-7 Steelers now. 3rd and 7. Darnold, he's going to get pressured by TJ Watt. That's his 2nd sack of the game. 3 for the Steelers overall at this point. And look at that, just a little inside move and right to the quarterback he gets. Darnold just had no time there. 3.3 seconds to the sack. So now 2nd and 10. Najee Harris, he's going to get the football this time. A couple nice blocks. And he's going to be brought down at the 23. So now the Steelers come back. 1st and 10. Handoff, nope, play action. Haskins has Claypool wide open. Who's going to get shoved out of bounds at the 35. Steelers come back now, 2nd and 2. Going to get some blocks here. Najee Harris cuts this one outside. Runs over Jeremy Chin. So that's nice right there. 1st and 10 again. Najee Harris with the football again. Runs over a couple guys. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Najee Harris. Take a look at this one again. A closer look. Just running over about 3 guys right there to get into the end zone. And what a job to hold on to that football. So now 1st and 10 for the Panthers. That's going to be picked off. It's C.J. Henderson, the new pickup. And somehow the offensive linemen are faster than him. I don't know what that's about. Good job, EA. But a nice play there by C.J. Henderson. Looks like he was in zone coverage. And just a poor throw by Darnold. He should have been able to hit Robbie Anderson. That was an easy throw. So now a handoff here to Najee Harris on a 3rd and 1. Into the end zone he goes again. And Najee Harris with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And now that early lead the Panthers had has been just completely turned on its head. The momentum they had gone, evaporated, as it's now a 21-point lead for the Steelers. They get the ball back again before the end of the half. Going to find Max Rush this time. Down at the 14. So now 1st and 10. Play action look here. Haskins going to roll out. Throws this one to Freiermuth. And he comes down with it. Touchdown. Steelers again. And Freiermuth. That was a really nice play. And the other defensive back was so focused on, I believe that's Jeff Guy, that he's, that's not his, Freiermuth isn't his guy. So that's what allowed that touchdown to happen. So now Haskins on the run, just going to take this one and get shoved out of bounds. Now a 4th and 3, 3rd quarter now. And just going to hand off to Najee Harris. They were clearly expecting a pass right there. Either way, Najee Harris able to make a big play right there. Love my phone going off a million times. Here's Deontay Johnson now getting shoved out of bounds. 2nd and 2. So now Haskins throws, pressured. Gonna find Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. And the Steelers just extending this lead even more. Haskins stood in the pocket and delivered a nice football to Juju Smith-Schuster for the touchdown. 3rd quarter still. And here's Robbie Anderson now making the play. 2nd and 6. Handoff here to Christian McCaffrey. No one can bring him down because he's Christian McCaffrey. He's just so good. So now they come back again. 3rd and 5. Pressured to it. Can't get to him. Here's Tremble. Again, the greatest tight end of all time. 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff. Chuba Hubbard into the end zone. Touchdown vulture. Chuba Hubbard getting that touchdown. It's an L for Christian McCaffrey fantasy owners. 4th quarter now. Panthers just fighting for pride at this point. 4th and 7. And no one can keep up with the Drew Tremble. I don't know if his first name's Drew. But no one can keep up with Tremble. Here's Darnold, pressured. Tremble, open again. He can't even be tackled. This guy is amazing. So now, 1st and goal. Darnold, standing in the pocket. Gonna deliver a football right there. Touchdown, Carolina. And the Steelers said, oh, you want to score touchdowns? We're going to score some garbage time touchdowns. That one goes to Deontay Johnson. He gets the touchdown to make it 49-21. But the Panthers, they would march back down the field again. And there's Tremble again. No one can stop him. He's such a beast. There is another touchdown for him. But either way, that's not going to change the result of this game. As your final on this one was the Steelers 49, the Panthers 28. The Panthers now fall to 0-3 in the season. And the Steelers improve to 3-0. Dwayne Haskins, 31 of 47, 396 yards and 5 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. TJ Watt, 5 tackles, 4 sacks on the day. He was a disruptive force all day in this game. Sam Darnold, 25 of 36, 263 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Christian McCaffrey, 18 carries, 85 yards, 6 receptions for 37 yards, and no touchdowns. Chuba Hubbard had the lone rushing touchdown on the day for the Panthers in this game. So post-game recap here. We get 17 staff points, and that's pretty good, I think. Always want to keep improving our staff. And yeah, if you remember the last episode, it said it was going to rain, and it never rained. It was like bright and sunny, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe the forecast was wrong. Yeah, I don't really know. But our quarterback will have +3 medium accuracy, so that's a good thing. Next, well, actually, hold on. We got one more thing to do here. And quarterback 1 check-in. Your team has played really well in the early part of the season, and we're going to praise our quarterback. If you remember last season, that really wasn't the case, actually, because Ben Roethlisberger was throwing a metric ton of interceptions. So we got to beat the Jaguars and have 300 passing yards with Dwayne Haskins Jr. I don't know if this is like a dev trait possibility for an upgrade, but here are our focus players, actually, and we are actually going to make one of our focus players right tackle Michael Wheeler, Dwayne Haskins Jr., and Max Rush, which I think they just spoiled that he has Superstar X Factor. I could be wrong there, though. So James Pierre gets an upgrade. Not too many upgrades here today for us. And he gets one. He's up to a 70 overall now. That's nice. And then Kendrick Green is going to get an upgrade here. Power. And that's going to make him a 71 overall. So that is nice to see. I wish linemen would, if they were good, would progress maybe a little bit more. So I don't know. So here we have a little bit of scouting here to do. I don't normally show the scouting, but we'll do it this time. Looking for guys on the defensive line. I want to get this line better. I feel like we're kind of top heavy, so looking for more players to sort of strengthen that. Our front 7, I think, and some interesting prospects here at left end. We'll definitely take a look at right end and defensive tackle as well, but I think that's a spot that we really do need to really get the future sort of set in stone at. So there is that. So we'll come back to Joe Young and the rest of these guys moving forward and when we get some more scouting points for us. And then we have some coaching points, staff points we're going to spend here. And we're going to spend one here on the head coach, Mike Tomlin. And we're going to go to level 2, which is hands-on offense, which will make it easier to purchase offensive coordinator talent trees or talents. They'll be 20% cheaper. So there's that. Next episode, we're going to be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars 1-2. And C.J. Henderson gets the take on his former team, Trevor Lawrence, James Robinson, and all those other guys there. So I want to thank you guys for watching this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good one.